Let's talk about the dissolution of USA. First, what can be done about it? Well, it could be, Congress could step in and stop it. But considering Republicans hold both houses, that's not going to happen. And as far as I know, a couple Republicans are working on a bill to legalize the dissolution of USA. And Democrats are kicking and screaming and throwing shit. Like, that is going to help. The only one who has said anything of reason is David Axelrod, who is a Democratic strategist, who should have, by the way, been elected to leadership, not the fucking 24-year-old David Hogg, who is a anti-Second Amendment fucking advocate. Because it seems like with a 36% approval rating, Democrats would want to adjust their messaging and their projection. But they're just doubling down. If you watch the leadership elections, they had like sung for a couple times, made sure everyone knew that their leadership had to be equally spread between the sexes because that's important. I don't understand how you lose ground in every one of your major voting blocks and don't reevaluate what the fuck you're doing as a party. It blows my mind. But David Axelrod has essentially said that we can't die on this hill because it's a trap. And the reason it's a trap is because they ran on exactly this. They were going to deport illegals and they were going to cut government spending. And if you talk to every fucking American in the U.S., 90+% of them will tell you where they want to see spending cut, first and foremost, above anything else, is foreign aid. For decades, that has been the argument. And for decades, government officials have said, no, this is important. We have to spend this. And people were in the food stamp line getting declined for food stamps going, well, how come you can send $32,000 to Peru to publish a fucking comic book? Or $1.6 million to Serbia, to the war criminals who perpetrated ethnic cleansing during the Kosovo War for DEI projects. But all I can get is $187 to feed myself for the month. And see, Democrats, your core is supposed to be the poor and the downtrodden. And you forgot about them because the poor and the downtrodden in this country is no longer chic. It's much better to go, adopt an African child or a Chinese kid or whatever the fucking issue is, because it makes you a better person. The poorer the area where you adopt your children from or you give money to, the better of a person you are. And Americans as a whole said fuck that, and they flipped the board. And now you're mad that you fucking lost, because there's no other way a felonious rapist got into the White House than you lost.